Hi folks, and welcome to CapeCast. I'm Jenna Peasy, and today, with Hurricane Earl barreling up the East Coast, we thought it would be a good idea to take a look back at the last bad boy storm that ravaged this peninsula. We're here at Cape Cod Community Media Center and in the archives of Cape 11 News, where we found this little beauty. Let's go back to August 19th, 1991, and Hurricane Bob.
CapeCast.
Good morning, I'm Doug Meehan, Cape 11 News. Hurricane Bob is expected to hit the Cape early this afternoon. It's being described as a dangerous storm with winds in excess of 110 miles an hour.
Heading towards Narragansett Bay and Buzzards Bay, and within a few hours it should be making itself felt on the Cape and the islands.
The first effects of Bob's fury were being felt just before noon on Monday, as those who were unable to take their boats out of the water were only left to watch them thrash about in the usually calm and protected waters of Lewis Bay. The hurricane-force winds slammed the shores of Cape Cod as the eye of the storm rolled into Woods Hole shortly after 2:30. And uncharacteristically, only 1/10 of an inch of rain fell on the Cape as opposed to the nearly 8 inches that was dumped on Portland, Maine several hours later. But winds, not rain, was the damaging factor of Hurricane Bob. Top gusts of 125 miles an hour were recorded on Block Island, while the steady hurricane-force winds of 75 miles an hour ripped apart buildings and tore down hundreds of trees along the Mid-Cape. Well, at just about 2:30 this afternoon, things really started to pick up, and just about the full brunt of Bob has come through the Cape. As you can see just over my right shoulder, this oak tree over here was snapped in half by these hurricane-force winds. This is going to cause a lot of power outages, and the Comelectric officials say during this time of power outages, just hold tight. They're working their best to get the situation fixed.
Well, we were able to watch it from the employees where we were living, and we just saw the roof lift up gradually. I couldn't believe my eyes when I thought I saw the roof move, and then sure enough it just picked it up like a piece of paper and blew it off.
One big sweep?
Our biggest concern was for whatever few guests we had staying here, and so we came running up here to make sure everyone was all right, and luckily it all just landed in one solid piece right here.
I'm sure you have the occasional power outage in Manhattan, but have you ever dealt with anything of this length of time?
Well, it's not. There was plenty of food around. Here, when you have to start worrying about, you really have to start worrying about where where your next meal is coming from, unless, like I said, you want to eat canned peas for 2 weeks.
Have any ice or anything like that?
Yeah, the refrigerator kept cold pretty much. We got our last ice in someone's cocktail last night, actually, and I think that's it.
Anything to recommend this type of lifestyle at all?
You gotta be outdoorsy. Gotta really like just hanging out. Gotta just enjoy being outside. Otherwise you go stir crazy.
Are strikingly dissimilar, and the vehicles they arrive in seem incompatible, but they're all armed with chainsaws reminiscent of low-budget horror movies, and their goals are the same. As Commonwealth Electric struggles to let there be light for its Cape Cod customers, the company is praising Governor Weld for sending in reinforcements from the state DPW, and today the National Guard, to clear the downed and broken trees that are snarling wires like just so many discarded shoestrings.
If I were to guess, and I don't normally do that thing, I would think we would have been another week in restoring power if it hadn't been for the help from the Weld administration. Everybody from the governor's office on down has been extremely helpful, and we really owe them a great big thanks.
By midday, a National Guard unit specially called up made the tranquility of a summer day in Hyannisport just a memory as it attacked a road full of downed trees.
Probably we're working block to block as we go along, and then if we are done with every opening up of roads down here, we may go to another town such as Falmouth or Sandwich or wherever towns need to have stuff opened up for as long as these people are on active duty.
CapeCast.